Good morning, Maricosta Mustangs. This is Dr. Gerger here to speak to you about the We Are Costa assemblies, the how-to for students and staff for our assembly day tomorrow, Wednesday, August 31st. We will first speak about the assembly schedule. You will begin 0 period if you have one. If not, attend first period, second period. We will have a snack, and then you will meet in your third period class. After third period, you will attend all assemblies with your third period teacher. Assembly 1, 2, and 3, followed by lunch, and then you will meet your teacher at assembly 4 before proceeding to 4th, 5th, and 6th period. There are different topics of assemblies as well as locations where you will attend each assembly. Assembly topics include a We Are Costa Field Day, Mustang School Expectations, Diversity and Inclusion, and Healthy Relationships. Each of the assemblies will be located in different parts of campus. We have Waller Stadium, Auditorium, Cafeteria and Small Theater, Main Gym, and Pavilion. Here is a map of your path of travel for the assemblies. Different groups will start in different locations based on how your teacher is assigned. Path of travel will include starting at We Are Costa Field Day in Waller Stadium, moving towards the Healthy Relationships Assembly, half in the main gym and half in the pavilion, then moving to Maricosta's School Expectations, back again as a whole group in the auditorium, finally moving to Diversity and Inclusion, half of the group in the cafeteria and half of the group in the small theater. From Diversity and Inclusion, you will rotate back to We Are Costa Field Day. That is the path of travel. Each group will start at one of these locations and move through all 4 assemblies. Groups and schedule. There are 4 groups total, Group A, B, C, and D. But within each group, there are also subgroups. Group A will have a A1 and an A2. Similar to B, C, and D, we will have a B1 and a B2, a Group C1 and a Group C2, and D1 and D2. This will happen because some assemblies are whole group while others are split into 2 smaller groups. We have an assembly rotation, as I mentioned earlier. Each teacher will have a path of travel to make sure that their classes travel to each of the 4 assemblies. As you can see here, We Are Costa Field Day. Group A will start there, followed by Group B, C, and D for all 4 assemblies. If you notice, Healthy Relationships will actually start with Group B1 and B2 split into 2 locations, followed by C1 and C2, D1 and D2, and A1 and A2 attending Healthy Relationships in their last assembly rotation. School-wide expectations will start with Group C and work through each of the groups. Diversity and inclusion also is an experience where the group will be split into 2 groups rather than the entire group together. What to know for our assembly day? Pack light. No backpacks are needed. The last thing you'll want to do is have to carry things around on this day. Please know that no food is allowed in any location except when you're in Waller Stadium, where snacks will be provided during the activity time. Class periods will be 20 minutes each on this day. There is still a snack and lunch built into the schedule. And all you truly need is yourself to have a great experience. Don't be bogged down by bringing things with you. You will attend your third period class, where your teacher will share the rotations and path of travel that is assigned for your class. You will rotate with your teacher through assemblies 1, 2, and 3. In each assembly, classes will sit together with their teacher. Please make sure to stay together. After lunch, which is after the third assembly, you will meet your teacher at Assembly 4. Teachers will carry name signs to make sure that your class can keep track of your group. They may even ask one of you to carry the sign for them. After the last assembly, the fourth assembly, you will head to your fourth period class. And you will attend the remainder of your classes if you have a fourth, fifth, or sixth period. Assemblies. We have different assemblies that we've planned for you. The first is the We Are Costa Field Day. Here you will reconnect with peers, make new friends, create memories, and learn about new opportunities at Costa during the We Are Costa Field Day. Students will be invited onto Waller Stadium football field to experience games, activities, interacting with staff, and catching up with friends. Individuals who decide to take on the raffle challenge will be entered to win MCHS Spirit gear and gift sets. Will you be a winner? This is our Healthy Relationships Assembly. Students will learn about the two main components of developing and maintaining healthy relationships. It is truly about respecting yourself and respecting others. Respecting yourself includes understanding boundaries, identifying your stress levels, and learning appropriate coping mechanisms to regulate yourself. Versus respecting others. Here we'll talk about connecting with peers and adults, being yourself around others, warning signs of an unhealthy relationship, including sexting, peer pressure, and bullying. We will also talk about the parameters of consent. Diversity and inclusion is our third assembly. MiraCosta students and alumni will share their Costa experiences related to campus life on the topics of race, religion, gender, sexuality, disability, and sexism. We will incorporate these experiences into the MBUSD Inclusion Stand-Up Commitment. This assembly is student-led with panelists and moderators representing diverse members of our student body. Last, we have our MiraCosta school-wide expectations. Mustangs expect respect. This is respecting yourself, respecting others, and respecting property. In this assembly, you will see videos created by students, as well as hear about the school-wide expectations. It's sure to be a great experience. We are truly excited for our MiraCosta Beginning of the Year Assembly Day happening tomorrow. I want to thank all committees who came together to create the content for each of our assemblies. We couldn't have done it without you. MiraCosta Mustangs, we're excited for the day. Please remember to enjoy yourselves, be respectful, and just have a great time. Ultimately, the biggest message that we want to impart to you is, we are Costa.